Hello class 12th. Till now you have seen the Mendel's law in monohybrid cross where only one character was under consideration. Now law of independent assortment where two characters are under consideration, that is a dihybrid cross. In case of a dihybrid cross given by Mendel, he has taken two characters. One was shape of the seed and another was color of the seed. In that, the shape of seed was having two traits, round and wrinkled seeds, while the color of the seed was also having two traits, yellow and green, in which yellow color was dominant over green color and round shape of the seed was dominant over wrinkled shape. When a cross is made as a monohybrid cross between the round and wrinkled seed, this dominant character was generated in the F1 generation, that is round shape of the seed, leading to the conclusion that round is dominant over the wrinkled seed. Similarly, the cross between yellow and green color showed that yellow is dominant over the green color of the seed. Now, the seeds were taken having round and yellow pure line as one parent, homozygous condition, and wrinkled and green seed with homozygous condition, recessive parent as the another parent. The gamete obtained by this was capital R, capital Y, that is round and yellow seeds, and from the wrinkled and green seeds, small r and small y. In the F1 generation, as the law of dominance says, there were only one character was being expressed, and that was round and yellow, and the genotype was capital R, capital Y, small y. When the selfing was done between the progeny of F1, it was found that 3/4 seeds were having the dominant characters, while only 1/4 were having the recessive characters. The phenotypic ratio was found that round and yellow 9, round and green 3, wrinkled yellow 3, wrinkled green were 1. So the phenotypic ratio was 9:3:3:1. In that, the genotypic ratio was different than that of a monohybrid cross because 16 progeny were found during the cross between a dihybrid character. 3 round and 1 wrinkled seed and 3 yellow and 1 green seed were found. So total hybrids were 6 other than the parental character. So according to law of independent assortment, in a dihybrid cross, when two characters are being hybridized, each character is able to express itself, meaning that can independently assort itself, can show its character without being affected by the presence of the another character. Yellow seed can have both the round and wrinkled shape. Similarly, the green seed can also have both round or wrinkled shaped and vice versa. So in that case, the shape of the seed is not being affected by the color of the seed. So when you are doing the Punnett square, or when you are crossing between the round yellow seeds having a heterozygous condition in the F1 generation, then in F2 generation, what the chances of having the round seed and the wrinkle seed is 50%, and similarly having the yellow seed and the green seed is also 50%. So the gametes can be considered to be capital R, capital Y, small r, capital Y, capital R, small y, small r, small y. So chances are 50-50% in both the parents. If these gametes were found to be there, then in that particular cases, when the cross is made between all these gametes, the result was found to be, in the first square, suppose R, R, Y, Y, both R and Y are capital, while on the last one it will be both R will be small and Y will be small. There are the certain genotypes which will appear only once in the checkerboard or the Punnett square, while 4 different type of the genotypes were found to occur twice, and only 4 will be there which are having the same character. So in that case, when the Punnett square was made by crossing these, which you have already done in class 10th also, the crossing between the pollens and the eggs, the zygote formed were found to be 9 yellow, 3 yellow and green, 3 yellow and wrinkled, and only 1 wrinkled green, giving a phenotypic ratio 9:3:3:1, while the genotypic ratio was different because capital RR, capital YY character only once in the Punnett square, while capital R, small r, capital Y, capital Y, capital R, YY, and others are twice. Capital R, small r, capital Y, small y was 4 times, and small r, small y was only once. So our ratio is 4 times 1, 4 times 2, and 4. 1:1:1:1:1, 2:2:2:2:2, 4. The work done was in 1865, but gets its recognition in the early 20th century. It is because at that time the means of communication were not like that of today. The recognition and the result printing and their acceptance by the colleagues was very difficult, because all that whatever Mendel said in the law of dominance, law of segregation, law of independent assortment was not supported by any biological method. It was not having any information regarding the chromosomes, nucleus, genes, etc. All that was done was mathematical and analytical calculation. So several colleagues of that time period of the Mendel were not ready to accept the Mendel law because they were not supported by the biological evidences. Although later on they accepted it and